So I had like some shrimp fried rice.
Nice.
Yeah, with the peas and carrots. Well, it's homemade. You know what
You made the whole thing?
I didn't get it from a Chinese restaurant.
You made the rice and everything?
Yeah, the rice. I mean, we
You
got a rice.
You grew the peas and
We got a rice cooker. We got some frozen peas and carrots. Now the weird thing with my little fried rice, listen to me, I'm talking about bacon fried rice now. Like,
let's get into it.
We were just saying like, oh wow, what are we gonna talk?
Yeah, it's always gonna be something.
Hey, making fried rice was not one of those things we're gonna talk about. Look at me. So anyway,
how'd that get on the agenda?
You know what I mean? It's beautiful. That's what it is, man. That's what the night. It's a nighttime show.
Right.
I just ate, so we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, tell me about this fried rice.
So you get the shrimps. We got a rice cooker. And so all I needed was some frozen peas and carrots. Now, the weird thing about my fried rice is I put, I don't know if you heard of them, but like, those Applewood chicken sausage?
Mm-mm.
I get some of those. They're real good. It's like chicken sausage. And I diced those up and put them in there with the shrimp, fried rice, the peas and carrots, a little soy sauce. And it's delicious. I must say it's delicious.
Sounds good. I'm a sucker for Asian food, so
Only thing I didn't do to make it authentic, sorry to cut you off, was put the egg in there. My sister don't eat eggs, so I gave her a break. But anyway, yeah, man, delicious.
Come over and cook it for me sometime.
Yeah, dress up, be a butler,
right?
Be a
bring
butler
all your own shit too. You're not using any of mine. Bring all your own shit.
Be a butler for an evening. You know what I mean? Let your kids know what time it is.
That would be a silly time. That would be a silly evening, that's for sure.
That'd be great. You got 2 dogs though, so you already know how I am playing with the dogs. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, we just had, since we're on the food tip, we just had taco night.
Can't beat it.
Chicken tacos.
Can't beat it. Was it shredded chicken or was it like chopped up?
Shredded.
Pollo asado, as they say.
Yeah, no, it was shredded.
Okay.
And that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
My wife did most of it, but I took over at some point and whew.
But what did you do? Why did you have to take over? I'm sure she had it dialed in.
No, she did. Actually, she was like, okay, it's a long story. I was doing I was in the middle of, I had a lot of shit to do today. And one of those things before this podcast was like an online music seminar. And I rolled out of that because the audio on it was so jacked up. So I went back in from the studio and she was already like shredding the chicken up. And she was like, you mind taking over? Because this shit's like killing my wrists. I was like, yeah, no problem. And then like 30 seconds later, my wrists were killing me. So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't think there's any way to shred chicken though. I'm not dropping the food thing.
Nah, it's fine.
I wish there was like a blender that would,
Okay, so how did you get it to the point where you could shred it?
So we boil it. Yeah.
Okay, so you boil it. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass because you gotta kind of drain it and then you gotta kind of get in there and start, tearing the shit off.
Or case of death.
Yeah. I always that's probably the easiest way to do it. And plus, once it's shredded like that, you can kind of manipulate it and get all the flavors you want on there. But I kind of just like mine. Like what I'll do is I'll roast it. I'll roast the chicken in the oven.
What the fuck are we? I've known this man for about 20 years. I don't think we've ever talked about food. What's going on?
I'll roast it.
Keep going.
I'll roast that bitch, pull it out, tear all the meat off, and then chop it up that way. Because I like a little. I don't like shredded meat. You know what I mean?
No,
the texture's kind of weird. That's all. I like a bite. I like a nice solid bite. That's all I'm saying.
There's a couple of things where it works. Shredded chicken, tacos, pulled pork, barbecue, stuff like that.
I got you.
But yeah. Anyway,
but would you rather have? Let me ask you this: Would you rather have a slice of brisket or some shredded brisket?
A slice all day.
Thank you. All day. That's all I'm saying right there. Is that bite.
Right.
Anyway,
you come down, man. I'll smoke a brisket. Put that shit in your fried rice.